Yo, what's going on, y'all? You're tuning into another exciting episode of It's Just Mario, and I'm Mario Ramone, your host. And today we're gonna have our show on Do You Know What It Feels Like to Be a Girl? A lot of times we don't even take time, to think about other person's shoes and things. Like put yourself in a pair of woman's shoes if you want to. I know it'll be killing y'all feet. Let's start with the shoes for ladies. I don't know how it is in other countries, but I know heels, it's borderline mandatory here in the States. In Canada, they probably don't wear a lot of heels. I have to check into that, the fashion in Canada. But they probably give it to you, like fierce boots that tie up to the knee. But anyway, heels in America is essential. And I blame Beyonce. Beyonce came out doing all these dances in heels, and she's like, look, if I can do a 2-hour show in heels, you can walk for 8 hours. Because you're not doing all this on them. You're just walking. But let's start out even pre-Beyonce, if you can ever imagine that. But pre-Beyonce, like when you're in grade school and you had a young lady that may be different for whatever reason. Maybe she didn't want to get a perm in her hair or something, and she wanted to be natural. And back then, you better not be an individual. We will cut you. The whole world will cut you if you're an individual. Or if you had an afro and you wanted to get a perm. Okay? Ugh, she just trying to be white. You know what I'm saying? You can't win for losing. You can't lose for winning. But anyway, there's just different scenarios. And even let's further out. Let's go into different countries, okay? What it's like, sometimes you may not have an opinion, of even who you're going to marry, who you are going to spend your life with and, have your children with. You may not even have an opinion. Let's say so. May not even meet them until the day. It's possible. I'm just saying what it feels like. I can imagine if in 2 days someone tells me I'm going to meet somebody I never met before and I'm going to marry them. Woo! You better get ready for me. I don't think you're ready for this. Baby, be trying to get up out of her, right? I'd be like, did you just leave your socks in the middle of the floor? Who gonna pick them up? The imaginary maid? You better go and sit down on that, fold all that up, put it in the drawer. Okay, but what it feels like to be a girl, let's get back on track. Right, that's like when the plane is in a holding pattern. I had to do a little commercial break. But what it feels like to be a girl, like I said, overseas it's different, and even here in America, if you stand out to be an individual, sometimes you could be considered, or if you have a strong backbone, you could be considered to be a bit abrasive, or let's just get nasty with it. Let's get dirt on our wedding gown. You can even be considered to be a bitch, and not necessarily that you're doing anything really mean, or you could be doing mean things, because there are some evil bitches out there. Don't get me twisted. I'm not talking about them. I'm just talking about somebody that is firm, but doesn't intact, and and you just know not to mess with them. Who is that person that's like a celebrity? Just so you can kind of know what I'm talking about. Who is just firm? Y'all comment and tell me who a firm person is, and you just know not to ask her that question. I think Whitney Houston was, God rest her soul. You knew not to really ask her that question, whatever that question is. You just don't mess with certain folk. I think Oprah's another person. She'd be like, okay, baby, I will have you in the back of a Cutlass stankin', honey, in Arizona somewhere. You better ask somebody. Oh, baby. Okay. No, I wasn't doing the Jay-Z sign. I was just doing the O. Gonna sit down on it. But anyway, you tell me who a lady may, everybody thinks she may be. Omarosa? What about Omarosa? What about Star Jones? And like I said, some of these people have earned the bragging rights. Baby, they are world renowned for being a bitch. How you do that there? How you do that there? Right? Oh my goodness. So it could be possible a professor that is just, stern. And you know not to ask her that question. Like, can I bring my work in tomorrow or something? I will give you a F. In fact, I will write an F on your forehead with a Sharpie. Gonna sit down on it. You know you've had that one teacher, baby, that will cut you with a rusty knife. Lick the blood, lick your blood off the rusty knife and put it back in their pocket. Gonna sit down on it. But anyway, you have some students like that too. But anyway, what it feels like to be a girl. Definitely tell me if you have a story that you would like to share. Comment at the bottom what it feels like to be a girl. Girls having to go in. What if you're on a major business meeting at a conference and you have like 11 men and you're the only lady and you're a partner and you're on your menstrual. Oh my God, and you have the cramps from the pit of hell. It is grinding your insides. There is something grinding your liver, your kidney, your pancreas, your everything, baby. And it is right there. And you have to smile. And you have to say, I object. And then they come at you and you be like, look, I don't really have time for this right now. Right. Or what if you were Janet Jackson in a concert, getting ready for a concert, and you have on all white, and it starts. Don't ask me what the it is. Y'all know your little girlfriend comes to town. It starts. And of course you would know, around what time it's going to, so I don't know if you would schedule how do you do that? Do you schedule shows around it? I don't know, because like Beyonce, when she's on hers, I'm not trying to be funny, but when her little girlfriend comes to town, how do you do Give Me Body? Like seriously. Want somebody, give me body. Well, and you have cramps, but she a robot. Y'all heard what they said about her anyway. That child a robot. Y'all can't find no birth certificate for Beyonce because it ain't one. She's a robot. They made that. Right, go and sit down on it. But anyway, we're going to end this. We're not going to make it too long. Definitely we're going to dance go ahead, dance on up out of this. But what it feels like to be a girl. And sometimes it just feels lonely. I can imagine, like just say if you had a baby or something. I don't promote this, but it is a scenario and this could be you. But you have a baby with somebody who you felt that you were in love with and you thought you were going to be in love with, and he disappeared like the imaginary maid that we talked about earlier in this video. And you're like, okay, I thought we was going to do this together. I got God. Right. Well, baby, you got to keep on pushing. You got to get that baby and keep on pushing, baby. Work it out. And there's so many times where in different scenarios, like I said, there's so many times where a lady is to raise the household and she has to be the man and the lady. She's raising 2 children or 3 or even 1, and it's a son and it's a lady raising a man, and she's doing the best she can, and it's like a dog trying to teach a cat how to be a dog. That's 2 different worlds, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. You Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Down on that. Because there's so many different facets of women. So that's why I say that. There's really only kind of like 2 types of guys, really. You just got the regular guys, and then you have the what they call manosexual, mantis. I don't know what it is. This sounds like some kind of sea animal. Mantusexual. I don't know. Type it in. Tell me what it is, y'all. But anyway, we don't have that much time. Definitely comment and tell me what it feels like to be a girl. Only if you're a girl, not if you dress up like one. Alright, I'll see you guys next time on It's Just Mario. If you like the show, definitely subscribe and comment and give me a thumbs up if you do like the show. And I'll see you next time on It's Just Mario. We got to do the wop wop out of here, right? Alright, I'll see you.